Hello everyone, this is the Holiday Christmas Fan, and I know I said that the last video would be my last video until August 30th, but this right here, what you are seeing is another It Chapter 2 trailer, and once again, they don't reveal too much. They give you hints on what to expect. You get to see a little bit more. No scares or nothing. But man, what we get to see here is cool. Now this is a flashback, obviously. Bill is remembering what he encountered, what happened last time at that sewer, the exact same sewer that Georgie got eaten by Pennywise. And that was a scary scene. That really gave me goosebumps. That scene just freaking, something about it was really creepy. Something just really terrified me about that scene. And I think a lot of people agree that was probably one of the more terrifying scenes in the movie, including that projector scene. Those two scenes were the most scary scenes in that movie. Now, the rest of it is more of an epic journey. But, flashbacks, as I said, these flashbacks are very important for these movies. And, they need to use flashbacks in Chapter 2 to understand the story, to understand what these grown-up versions of the Losers Club went through. Now guys, you wouldn't believe what this is. You know the part in the trailer where Pennywise has like makeup and it looks like Bill Skarsgård, but he has the clown makeup on. Well, you get a more look at that scene. And it doesn't reveal too much, but oh my god. So I don't know what's going to happen in this scene, but this is very interesting. And guys, this is interesting. This is not a backstory. This is not a backstory. And I'll tell you, you'll see why in a couple minutes. But Beverly's in the house, and she encounters Pennywise. And I'm guessing what's happening here is it is either making her remember something or is doing something. Now, what I think is going to happen here is Beverly's going to be talking to Pennywise and basically finding out what his problem is and what he's trying to do, and Beverly is probably trying to tell Pennywise, you know what, it's not right what you're doing. But, I don't really know, we don't really know a lot about Pennywise. And I think what they're trying to do here is give us a little more talking with the Losers Club with Pennywise. And I like this. I like what they're doing because we did not really see Pennywise have a conversation with the Losers Club. And I think what's happening here is Beverly is in that creepy ass house. She encounters Pennywise the first time. That's the first thing that happens. She encounters him. Something might go down in this scene. I really don't know, because the way they show it, it doesn't make you think, oh, Pennywise is going to attack her. Pennywise is going to kill her. You really don't know. Now here's Pennywise in that jumpsuit that we were talking about. Here's Beverly, and she's looking at Pennywise. Now, is Beverly going to be having a conversation with this clown? Like, honestly, is Beverly gonna be talking to Pennywise in this scene? Is Beverly gonna be asking Pennywise, oh, what's happening? Why are you doing this? What are you? Like, she's gonna be figuring out what the hell's wrong with this damn creature. What does he want? Obviously, it's something to do with Pennywise. It has to be. Like, I've never seen a scene like this in a horror movie, and this is very cool, very interesting. And it gets me excited for this frickin' movie. But this is not the most important part of this trailer. You get another glimpse at the final confrontation. And now, don't go full hate on me, because you do not get to see Pennywise's true form. You don't get to see any of that. You just get a glimpse of something that doesn't give anything away. And I don't really know what it is, because, guys, I don't think it's the spider. No way is it the spider. It's not. I'm telling you right now, what we see in this trailer, I kind of know what to expect, but at the same time, I don't know what the hell's going to happen. I don't know what we're going to see. Like, they're keeping it very hidden, and I'm glad. But here's Beverly. I don't know. Guys, I don't really know what to expect from this scene. I don't think this is from the book. Maybe this scene right here is, but we just don't know the way it's playing yet. But obviously, this movie, guys, I'm very excited for. But, you know, like, this is definitely my most anticipated movie. I don't know about you guys, but it is for me. Now, I actually had to unsubscribe from Warner Bros.' YouTube channel because I don't want to see any more It Chapter 2 trailers. I think this is enough for me. It doesn't give anything away. It doesn't spoil anything. It just gives a few little hints on what to expect, and I'm glad they're just doing hints. I'm glad we're not seeing anything mind-blowing. Now this right here, guys, gets me excited. This right here is very cool. And you're probably thinking, oh, that black thing is the final form. No, it's not. That black thing you're seeing there is that spiky stuff sticking out of the ground. And guys, you see that light? Okay, remember that video I made about its whatever form, about the 3 deadlights, that thing that was moving, it kept going down and it was spinning at the same time, those 3 deadlights. I think this has to do something with that. I don't know, but this is definitely the final confrontation, but we just don't know how it's going to happen. We don't know what to expect. But guys, before you say, oh, it's the spider, it's not the spider. No. And here's how I know it's not the spider. Because the spider had that stomach that had the lights inside of it. This doesn't. This is more of a... And guys, you see where the light is? Look down to your right. You can see Pennywise's head or something in the trailer. Okay, don't look at the light, go to your right and go down, and you can see something. If you look at that part in the trailer, it's moving, and I'm thinking that's Pennywise. But if that's Pennywise, then what the hell is that coming down? Is, like, I don't know, but whatever we are about to see is interesting. Now, we really don't know what's going to happen here. We don't have a single clue what is going to happen. All we know is the behind the scenes look that we got to see of the final battle, but we got to see the Losers Club and they were looking up at something. I think this is the scene that's gonna play out where we're gonna see what it is. They're gonna look up at it at first, then we're gonna slowly see what that thing is. And I bet you right now, guys, I'm gonna go into this movie and I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna be like, that was scary, that was terrifying. And you know what else I'm gonna be like? Probably it's not the giant spider. I knew it this whole time. We were not just gonna get a giant spider, because guys, Pennywise does not just take a shape of a giant spider. That's not the form that it takes in the book. Basically, what happens in the book, in chapter 2, the Losers Club, okay? Everything that they were afraid of, chapter 1 and chapter 2, is combined into one giant monster attached to the clown, into one giant monstrous clown demonic creature thing that we don't know and can't really, you know. The human brain in the book cannot actually see its true form because it's that terrifying. In the book, it explains the human brain cannot actually see that form because it's that scary. No joke. So for everyone out there that kept saying it's going to be a giant spider, it's not going to be a giant spider. Don't worry. Don't panic. The movie's not out yet. But I'm telling you guys, we should not worry. Because Andy Muschietti and Barbara Muschietti have a plan with this movie that we have no freaking clue what they have planned. They're going to go in a direction that we did not think they would ever go with the film. Yes, they're taking a big risk, for sure. They're taking a big risk with this freaking movie. That's not a bad thing. You gotta take risks with your movie to make it amazing, as perfect as possible. And this is what we're getting, dude. We're getting a terrifying horror movie, but it's gonna be scary. It's gonna have that horror element to it, but it's also gonna be epic and a fun roller coaster ride and a scary roller coaster ride at the same time. Is there gonna be scary parts? Yes. So guys, remember when I said, look at the light, look at that light, then look down to your right and you can see something. You can see like an eye, two eyes, a nose. And here's the thing, what's interesting about this is, now, I could be wrong, I could be right, but when I saw that, the camera wasn't moving, but the trailer showed the light and it was moving. The light was coming down slowly, and all you saw was that thing moving behind that black spiky stuff. And whatever it is, I'm gonna say it's Pennywise for now. We don't know, we haven't seen the movie, but whatever that is, this is interesting. Now some people thought, oh, we're just gonna get this big black goopy monster. No, we're not just gonna get a black goopy monster, guys. That's very stupid when you think about it. That's not a good idea. And but you know, this does not spoil anything, and I'm very happy Andy Muschietti is telling Warner Bros, you know, we can't let this spoil the movie. We can't show something that spoils this or spoils that. We got to keep it very tight and close. We can't have anything that gives anything away. We just got to give little hints of this and that. And I'm glad they're doing that, you know. And I'm very happy. Guys, there's not one thing I am disappointed about this trailer. Every single trailer I have seen keep getting better and better and better. And this one for sure is the best trailer so far. Like, literally. This just gets me so excited for the movie. And yes, I am not looking at any more trailers because I had to unsubscribe from Warner Bros. They have two YouTube channels. Well, I unsubscribed from one. I'm probably going to unsubscribe from the other one because I don't want to see anything that they accidentally put in on their channel and it might spoil something. So that's why I'm like, okay, I've seen enough. Now I'm just gonna wait until the movie comes out. I also closed a link on my Google of It Chapter 2 because, you know, they're talking about the Bunyan, the Kyle Bunyan, that lumberjack statue and all that, and, you know, I don't, you know, it doesn't spoil anything because I haven't seen the scene in action, so, but guys, this movie is going to be insane. This movie has to be better than the first one. There's not, like, there's no way we're going to go into this movie and be disappointed. There's no way. Andy Muschietti is going all in with this freaking movie. He's making sure that this movie is as best as it possibly can be. And I'm glad he is. It's just personal reference. Just my opinion that the movie will be better. That's just my opinion. Maybe you guys don't have the same feeling as me, but I know a lot of people do. Really do. I know a lot of people have faith in Andy Muschietti. We know Andy Muschietti can pull it off. Again, we know it. And he said it is going to feel like the first one, but it's also going to be different in a very unexpected way. So I'm glad to hear that, you know what I mean? Now here's the part that I was talking about that we saw in the last trailer, but it was a little different. Now here it is different. We see them in a different shot. The way the camera shot is different. But this is where, you know, the confrontation's about to happen. They're about to fight the creature or whatever the frick it is. And no, we don't know what we're in for, but all we know is it's going to be insane. That's all we know. You know what I mean? And this is cool. I don't know what's going through their mind, but what could be going through their mind is like, do we really have the strength to kill this creature? Like, are they going to have the strength to kill this creature once and for all? Like, are they going to have that, you know, are they going to have that mind of their own where they were as kids? Or are they going to have this feeling where, I don't know if we should do this, and they have to? Obviously, the it creature has to die in chapter 2. As we know it, it has to. Unfortunately, you know, I would have liked to see a third chapter made somehow in a very different way, like a prequel from before 1 and 2 happened, before chapter 1 and chapter 2 were made. What would a prequel look like, and what would happen in a prequel? Because would it be, like, how would it work? You know, like, they would have to do something with a prequel that no one had in mind before. But we do know that It Chapter 2 is definitely going to be better than the first one. And I think we should all be excited for this film because myself, I'm excited. I couldn't be any more freaking excited. I really couldn't be. You know, this is one of those movies where you can tell it's going to be good. Like, it's one of them movies that you're like, you don't have any negative things in your mind. Like, this is really going to be good. And it gets me excited. This is the most excited I've been so far. I'm so excited right now. I want to see the movie today. Like, literally, I'm a diehard It fan. I loved the first movie, and ever since then, I wanted to see a second chapter. And now, after seeing the trailer for chapter 2, I'm like, damn, I'm shocked. This looks better than the first one, and probably will be. And that's not a bad thing, because when you think about it, should we be worried that the movie won't be good? No. If it is ending for chapter 2, then why should we be worried? You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Because, this looks good. This looks really good. Now, we haven't seen the movie, so we can't judge the story, the intensity, or anything. We can't judge we haven't seen any jump scares yet, so we can't judge that. Now, like I said, I don't want to see any more trailers because I don't want to see any scares in the trailer. I want to see just little hints of stuff, and that's all we all been getting. And I'm glad Andy Muschietti is really keeping the scares for the movie, because you want this movie to be terrifying, right? And I think the reason why the first one wasn't scary, because they gave half of the jump scares away for chapter 1, and I think that's why a lot of people expected the scare to happen. Like the first movie, where Richie went into that clown room and he came out and the clown jumped out of the coffin. You knew that was going to happen because it was in the trailer. If that wasn't in the trailer, you'd be like, what's going to happen? You're scared. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you guys ready for It Chapter 2? Because I am certainly ready. 100%. I might be seeing this the first week or the second week. I'm not so sure yet. Hopefully the first week. I am that excited. Steven, my uncle, told me, you know what? I think we might be able to see this the first week on Saturday. Yes, this movie isn't out for another 4 to 3 weeks, but, you know, I think like 4 weeks now. It's not out yet, but now in the US, it's probably going to come out September 5th. Obviously, people get to see the movie earlier in the US, but in Canada, we don't, unfortunately. The Canadian release is September 6th, but in the US, I'm pretty sure it's the 5th. It comes out a day later. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in another horrifying Pennywise video. Anyways, guys, could you be any more excited than me? Because I'm just over the top excited. I don't even know how to react right now. I'm just so excited, guys. I'll see you guys in another horrifying video.